Okay. You guys ready? Gonna be fun.
Don't say that.
It's gonna be fun.
I hate this place.
Look.
Yeah, so do I, Ashley.
Okay. Hello, and welcome to Fayfinders, a Dungeon and Dragons podcast navigating listeners into the vague and supernatural. My name is Kai, and I will be your DM for Campaign Wayward. And with me, I have the aviation Ashley as Aratessa.
Wow. It begins.
The stupendous Sam as Haven.
Hello and welcome.
The jubilant Jessie as Fang.
Hello.
The tantalizing Trinity as Ava.
Hey, are you a light switch? Because I'd like to turn you on.
Jesus
No,
Christ.
you're canceled. Enough.
We're not doing this.
I regret nothing.
And before I forget, the sensational shepherd as Dorian.
Good tidings, listen.
This isn't amnesia.
Look.
How many
Shepard,
episodes
just
has
say
it been?
hi.
And we're already
Oh,
here?
yes. Hi, good time.
Now,
Crying.
with that
I'm
said,
legitimately
let's
crying.
see if we can get back on track.
Unlikely.
Playing intro music.
Oh my god. Yeah. Chum. Ba-da-ba-bum. You guys all having decided to make your way slightly south and a little bit more eastward, southeast, if you will. You guys went in search of Dorian's hometown, Soliana, deep in the woods. On your way there, you battled some beasts that you guys came across, and also had a few discussions in regards to some things that people may or may not have known. But after a couple days' journey, you guys found yourself standing in front of the entrance to Dorian's home village. And that is where we left you.
Damn.
Is there like a door? Or is it like... It's just like
So
a hedge,
it's-
right?
It's just like basically a wall of like vines and leaves and different types of plants.
Mm-hmm.
So you might
Well-
say it's a garden wall.
Do we have to
Something
go
like that,
over
yeah.
the garden
We have to
wall?
go over. But don't touch it. Remember, don't touch the plants.
What if I lit it on fire?
You should do that. Try it.
That is a good
we have to
solution to plant life.
We should also contain that, though, because we don't want to be caught in the forest fire.
Oh, that's
Mm.
true. See, the one problem with that, though, is the only fire spell I have on me prepared right now is Fireball.
Excellent.
We could also try, like, hacking and slashing, maybe with swords.
Before we do, Dorian, what are we to expect once we step inside?
Well, the last time I was here was over 10 years ago. What should be here is when we get in, there's going to be there's going to be houses around, there's going to be some farm life.
Typical town.
It should be just a village with this. There might be a little bit of a walk back towards, where people are supposed to be. But I want to try something. And Dorian's going to take out the rapier. And I'd like to see if I can cut one vine to see if it stays cut or if it stitches itself back together.
Okay, sure. Just for the fun of it, go ahead and roll an attack roll.
Okay.
We're on disadvantage with our point of exhaustion.
Ooh, you are right. Thank you for reminding me. Oh, that
Gotta keep it accountable.
You're right. That's the same roll, so 19.
Oh.
What?
I got 13 twice.
With disadvantage?
I got 13 twice on the die, plus 6.
Wow. Okay. Dang. Yeah. No problem. So, as you step up to this wall of twisted vines and thorns, leaves and all other plants that have started to grow here within the forest, you take a swing and the blade easily hacks through the vines. And you all watch as it looks like it's going to stay for a second. And then it starts to slowly knit itself back together.
I think this means we just need to be extraordinarily fast as we hack and slash.
Or it may be time for Eretessa to release a spicy meatball.
Do it. Do the bang bang.
That's an
All right,
expression.
I need everyone to back up.
I back
Haven's gonna back up like 15 feet.
Oh, a little further.
Oh, she's gonna back up like 30 feet.
Yeah, at least 30, I'd say.
Perhaps further still.
Okay, she's gonna go
Maybe
40
let's
feet.
do about 50.
Oh, she's gonna go 70 feet.
Okay.
Is this enough?
I mean, I'm standing with you guys. I don't know why you're yelling.
Fang returns to town.
Sorry, what are you doing?
No, never mind. I'm good. I said Fang returns to town. That's far enough.
Goes back.
Before Eretessa casts Fireball, I am going to prepare my longbow just in case anything looks real hostile on the other side.
Okay, sounds good. Anyone else preparing anything?
Yeah, I want to take out both of my short swords. And, like, watching for anything that's coming through that looks like a beast that, like, either a beast that we saw before or something that looks like what Haven would be sketched out by. Which is a lot of things, but,
Dorian is going to keep one hand, his good hand on the blade, and the vine hand clutching the photograph, just kind of tightly.
Okay.
I prepare a Dane and Jur.
All right.
Guys.
Fists up. Haven's gonna look over at Ava and be like, you need your left fist a little bit higher. Just to...
It's not fists, it's just hands, like karate chops.
Oh, yeah, you should close them, and you should put up your hands a little bit higher.
No, I wouldn't wish closed fist on anybody, especially when it comes from me.
I see. Okay.
What?
I see you
Haven's gonna
studied under
take
the tutelage of Sensei Rex as well.
Yup.
Haven's gonna take a step in front of Ava and just be like, it's okay, I got you.
You don't even know what I can do with these bad boys.
Friends.
That's okay. I
They're
feel
wild.
that's okay. I can at least, take the first couple of shots while you prep your Dane Enger.
You know what? That's actually a good idea. You should take the first.
It's Danger are a last resort.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So
I'll
I
watch
got
the
this.
back. I'll watch behind us, actually. That's what I'll do.
Okay. That's smart, Ava. You do
Okay.
that.
Are we
I'll turn
good?
around.
Oh, all right. Are we good?
We
I
are
hope
good.
so.
Ready for anything.
Okay. Do you want me to say the thing again?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Bang, bang. And I fire off a fireball.
Okay. So you watch as this blue energy slams into these vines and erupts in the usual fashion of a fireball. And while quite a number of the nearby plants and trees that are not a part of the wall are singed or burned away, the wall itself has nothing but a char mark to it.
What?
Ridiculous.
That's what I was worried about.
So it looks like the hack and slash and then run tactic might be what we're going for here now.
Possibly.
Do you think we want some extra hands doing that?
I don't know
What do
who
you
else
mean by
has
that?
hands.
Well, I mean, get
Do you have access to skeletal prep cooks?
Yes.
Excellent.
DM, do the vines and this wall look like my arm?
They do.
Oh no.
I'm going to try something really quick. I'm not sure if it's going to work, but hey, I didn't get here without taking some risks. And I'm going to walk to the wall. I'd like to grab onto it, putting the photograph in my pocket, grabbing it with the vine hand. I don't know if this is gonna work. I'm gonna try to maybe connect to the wall as if it were a living creature through this vine arm and see if I can will it to open, maybe?
This is very rock and roll.
Should we like be ready to cut your arm off if anything happens?
I don't know if you would be able to, but yeah, maybe.
Fang, take the
Yes.
big old sword. Get ready to cut his arm
I
off.
have 2 short swords.
Ooh, mince it.
Ah, excellent.
Not yet, though.
Oh, very well.
Haven's gonna take out her teal journal and bring the charcoal like way too close to her face as she writes, "Chopping off arm to save life? ? Sus and questionable."
Sus and
Okay.
cap. Ridiculous.
Okay. Point of order. Dorian, as you make your way to the wall in order to touch it and reach out to it, Aratessa, you hear a voice.
Huh?
Oh,
It is a telepathic voice, so only you hear it in your head.
No.
And this voice reaches out and says, "Who dares disturb my slumber?"
Uh-oh!
My name's Aratessa. You can call me Aratessa or Tess, but can't call me Tesla. Who are you?
I am Fang Delacroix.
Who are you talking to?
There's a little thing in my head just now. I don't really know what's going on. Just give me a second.
Is it Paul?
I don't think it's Paul. That doesn't sound like Paul. I really don't know what's going on right now. Just hush for a second, please.
Should we try to like exorcise you? Are you being possessed by
don't
the
think
Demon
I'm-
King right now?
No, I don't think. Just give me a touch. Hi, who are you?
The voice doesn't come again. And Dorian, as you place your hand on the vine wall and try to connect with it, you're pushing your consciousness in it, trying to will it to open. Is that correct?
Yes, correct.
Okay. As you connect with the wall, you can feel this odd pulsating to it, as though it's alive, as though it has its own kind of heartbeat. And as you will it to move aside for you to let you pass, you can hear the creak of each and every vine as it untwists and creates a pathway.
Let's go quickly. Let's just move. I don't want to.
Sick.
I just want to go. I just want to go.
Haven's gonna like book it. Haven's just like already in there. She's been like already in there 2 minutes ago.
She's gone.
How did you
She's
get in
gone.
there 2 minutes ago?
She just ran. She was gone.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's move it.
Very
Yeah, I
well.
don't know how long
Okay.
I can hold this.
Evelyn, I'm already on the other side.
You didn't.
All
say-
right.
No one can match my cardio. She's
Were
still
you
going.
distracted by your head friend?
Me?
Yes.
No, I ran through.
No, I mean in regards to not noticing Evelyn had passed through.
Probably, honestly, I don't know what just happened.
Curious.
Head friend. Oh god.
I'm gonna see. Maybe I'm gonna try reaching out to it again. Hello? Hello?
Maybe if you said it louder.
Oh, hello? I don't think my voice goes
Louder?
that high.
No, louder.
Hello?
I don't think you're being loud enough.
I don't
Maybe
think I
we
can go
should
that
just-
loud.
Maybe we should just not touch it and continue on, because what if it's like a thing that's going to try and possess you and then take over your body and then use your magic against you?
Hey, DM.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
So we're inside the gates now, right?
Correct.
What do we see?
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
Are we alive?
What's going on?
What's happening?
I mean, I love
All
a bit
right,
as much
so-
as anybody. But
Yeah. All right. So as you all make your way through this opening that Dorian has created, Dorian, you are the last to slip through, and it gives you just enough time to do so before the vines re-entangle themselves. And you are left standing within... it would have been an open field if there was anything left alive. The entirety, from what you can see, is barren, dead. It does not look like there has been any kind of life in this area for a long time. And yet, roughly about 70 to 80 feet further, it is blooming with life. Just as much life as you saw outside in the forest, with all different types of colors, all the different types of plants, and no animals. There are no birds even in the trees from what you can make out. And now that you've entered this and you're starting to look around and starting to get your bearings, you realize you can't hear the animals anymore.
From my time in the forest, and as much as I've learned, is that if there are animals running away, then so should we. Let's go back through the gate.
the gate is closed, is it not?
Yes, but we can reopen the gate, maybe.
What?
If animals are saying don't be here, then we should also probably not be here.
Are we not, in the grand scheme of things, but large animals?
Yes, but they have better sense. You're a ranger too, you know this.
I am, and yet I dare.
Sorry, Ashley, what were you going to say?
Oh, I forgot.
All right.
That's okay.
As you guys are discussing this, Aratessa, you hear again.
Stop it!
If you intend to come closer, come prepared.
What does that mean? Who are you?
What did it say?
It says if you intend to come closer, be prepared.
Prepared for what?
I
Who
don't
is that?
know.
For anything?
Did it
Okay,
say
we have to get our swords sharpened. We have to have our wits about us. I'm gonna do a perimeter check.
No, I
Stay
think we
here.
should really stay really close together for now. And then, oh goodness me. Dorian, maybe you should just leave the way.
Yeah, Dorian looks. There's a far off look. Yeah, yes, I will lead the way. Okay. Kai, this doesn't look like how I remember, does it?
It does not, no. Where, from what you remember, this specific area should have been where a lot of the homes were built. This is where a lot of the residents, even your own, should have been. And yet, it's just dead.
Does it look like it's burned? Like, does the earth look like the buildings and stuff have been burned down? Or does it look like there's just no foundation residue? Like, there's nothing there?
There's just nothing. It looks like the whatever was there has basically withered away and returned to the earth for how long it's been left, like how long it's been dead.
So there's not even any, like, building husks around.
No.
Wow.
Does it look like it's coming off of the wall of thorns, or does it look like its own, like, secluded type of strip of land?
It looks like it's its own secluded strip from what you gathered. Like even between where the land itself is dead and the wall is, there's like at least a foot gap of where there's still life.
Are any of us standing on this strip of land yet?
I considering the fact that you've really only got a foot, I would assume so. Like when you guys all ran through.
Kind of seems like it.
Okay. So we're all standing on it right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where is everything? Where is everybody?
Dorian,
Yeah.
you said you didn't really know how much time had passed, right?
Time has been a little weird in my head. It's more than 10 years that I know.
What year exactly was it? Like, what year do you think it is?
Dorian looks at you, trying to search for answers in his head, and there's, I don't know.
Okay, that's fine. Let's just start simple. You were pretty secluded here until you left, right? So what year was it when you left?
Who's the president?
Trinity! Who's the king, Trinity? Who's the king?
I had to make that joke.
It's Oh god.
I had to.
DM.
Yes.
What year would it have been by the time that I left? Because that was around 15 years ago.
Roughly about 15 years ago, yeah. So it would have been, oh gosh, math.
Ask your Siri.
Technically, it would have been, what is it? Oh god. Why do you guys have to do this to me?
It's
fine.
important.
No, it is important.
may-
Give me a hot second. Sorry.
Maybe it hasn't been 15 years. Maybe it's been like 400 years.
That would be a big difference.
I wouldn't. That would. Oof.
Maybe
That
it's
is
been
a couple decimal
140.
That was my thought.
Yeah.
This break brought to you by Pizza Rolls.
Brought to you by President Biden.
Oh,
Roll
you know
call.
what? This break is brought to you by Off the Beaten Path.
Ooh.
Oh,
Yes.
actually, yes.
Off the beaten path. Amazing.
And
Because-
Elven Tree.
Oh, we don't know about that one.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay,
We don't know
never
about
We
mind.
that
do know
one, but
about
it's
Off the
okay.
Beaten Path at this point.
We
don't
do,
know about-
yes.
And your mom.
See, okay, here's my problem is technically it would have been 15 BP, but the problem is that it hasn't reached AP yet, so it wouldn't have been called 15 BP. So it's like, hold on, I gotta freaking.
Wait, Kai, you just told us that the purge is going to happen this year by saying BP. Because
Yeah, I
if it
told
was
you that was gonna happen.
Yeah, I
if
think
it
we
was
already knew
15
that.
years
We all
ago,
knew the purge was
Yeah.
happening.
that it was happening this
Yeah.
year, though? I
The
didn't
thing
know
where
it
there's a
was
day with
happening
no
this
rules?
year.
What's going
It
on?
was safe to assume it was happening within very,
I'm pretty
very
sure. I mean,
soon timeline.
we've all been saying, I think we're the cause of the purge.
Yeah, but like,
Yeah.
who knows if we were going to do a time skip or some fuckery is that?
Well, now we know.
I thought the purge
No,
was started by a president who was trying to get better approval ratings.
It was a president. Yeah.
No, it was,
It was
a king.
Or
It's a
was it?
Was it?
That's the thing, though.
Is there-
That's the thing.
Was it the prime minister?
Did I
No.
black out and wake up in a different conversation? What's happening?
I think
Okay.
so.
Okay, so technically the year in current era would be considered as 12,295, like the year 12,295. That's the current year for this era.
So it would have been about 1280 by 15 years ago. Is that right?
1280.
Yeah,
Well,
correct.
12 12,280 though, I thought it was?
12,280.
12,280 would have been when you had left your village.
It would have been 12,280 when I left.
Okay, so time is still current, but time has not been kind to this place. So
No.
why don't we go investigate?
If I may, very quickly, how big is the village, do you reckon? I mean, just, maybe I should ask this in character of the person who's been there. Dorian,
Yes.
how big was your village?
I would theorize maybe about a mile to 2 from end to end.
Excellent. If you'll all give me one moment, I am going to use my primeval awareness, and
Okay.
I am going to try and sense so this gives me any aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead who are present within a mile. Or
Within a mile.
within a mile.
Damn.
Okay. Sorry, it was Fae, Celestial, Fiends.
Hold on, I'll give you the list again. It was aberration, celestial,
Mhm.
dragon,
Mhm.
elemental,
Mhm.
fae, fiend, undead.
Damn.
Okay.
Wow.
All right, sounds good. So you get nothing.
Oh, that's
Oh.
worse. That's worse. That's worse.
Do you think it could have been that whatever magic of this land, whatever evil magic that has created all these vines is the cause of the destruction of your village?
Everything was here when I left.
Well, Dorian, Dorian, we're going to figure it out. Haven's gonna put her hand on Dorian's shoulder and just look at him and try to make eye contact and focus. We're going to figure this out. We'll go into the forest down there where all the plant life is, because that seems to be the epicenter of whatever this is. And we're going to find your brothers. Okay? Do you trust me? Do you believe me?
They'll take a really deep breath in, and yes. Now this is a different scenario from the other
promise.
night, huh?
But
I
I
can-
promised you.
Thank you.
I can lead the way. I'm just gonna start walking.
I'll follow. I'm going to follow cautiously, though. I want to keep my eyes open for any bandits or monstery that may be around.
I'm
Okay.
always perceiving, but not with that much care.
Then you and I are like perfect opposites, it seems.
Oh, we finish each other's.
Sandwiches.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yes.
This is copyrighted. Criminal.
Haven's gonna stay at the back and be watching the perimeter around them.
Okay.
I'll go in front of Haven.
All right. Sounds good. So, you guys are making your way towards the greener area.
Yep, right in the center of it.
Okay. So, as you make your way through this dead field here, it's an uneasy feeling. Like, it's not hard. Like, the earth itself is quite flat, but it feels heavy. But as you get to the edge of this dead ring and can easily see the rest of the village, Dorian, it stands exactly as you remember it. Except any of the people are just silhouettes made of vines.
Wait, hold on, pause. So as soon as we stepped onto the land, we saw the village, and now everyone's just like vine people?
Yep.
Something has become death, destroyer of villages.
The
my
moment
goodness.
we see that, or the moment rather Dorian sees that, Dorian's taking off from the rest of the group towards the first person.
Haven's gonna follow very, very easily beside Dorian.
Oh, Dorian.
Hello?
Okay.
Can you hear me? Hello? Please? No?
They don't move or respond.
No.
Dorian, do you think you could touch them with your vine arm and see if you can get into their consciousness? Like you did with the wall?
Possibly. Can't help but try. Okay. Dorian will touch the one on the shoulder and see he can try to connect, if they can try to connect, like, at the wall.
Okay. Sure. I'm gonna say, roll a wisdom check.
Check or save?
Check.
Okay. With disadvantage, that is... that is a 12.
12. Okay. As you lay your hand on what is silhouetted to be this person's shoulder, and the vines connect you to it, you can kind of feel that pulse, that heartbeat, the sensation that makes it alive. And you get the sense that there is a consciousness there somewhere, but it's so far and so quiet that you can't quite reach it, and you can't quite make that connection between yourself and it.
Dorian will unattach and kind of like walk 2 paces behind and say, it's like they're in a cocoon. It's like they're trapped in here.
Then we will find a way to free them.
Oh, we will.
Whatever.
We'll find a way.
Who did this?
We will find out.
Oh, Trinity, go ahead.
Sorry. No, it's fine. So as soon as we stepped off the dead, it's like this all appeared. It wasn't there before.
Mm-hmm.
So
Correct.
I just see Ava like stepping back and forth between the lines. Does she disappear when she's like? What happens when she steps back and does everybody disappear?
So from your point of view, Ava, when you step back into the dead area, everything disappears, including your companions. From everybody else's point of view, it looks like Ava's just stepping back and forth, looking really weird.
Guys, this is so cool. You should try it.
Very well. This is cool.
What on earth are you two doing? I think there's something really serious going on here.
Eretessa, do this.
You should try it.
Oh!
Isn't it cool?
Yeah. Oh, this is kind of cool. Okay, I think we need to stop, though. I think we're being really insensitive to the situation at hand.
We are comic relief, Eretessa. What do you require of us? Shall we throw a pie?
No, I think we need to go support Dorian.
Very
and help
well.
Bring these people back to life.
Very well. I shall save my lemon meringued pie for later.
Yes, please do. I mean, like, is this anything you've seen? You've been on so many adventures, right? Like, is there... I don't know, do you know of any curses or anything like this? Or
That's a fantastic
I mean, I
question.
feel like this is some kind of godly curse, if I mean,
It does seem relatively cursely. DM,
Fang,
is this something I could roll at?
yeah, he'll go ahead and roll a history check.
All right.
Would I know from like my little research into curses anything about this?
That's a 19, DM.
19, okay. Ava, I'd say go ahead and roll a history check.
Okay. Like little research. That's a 14.
14. Okay. Ava, you have not been able to read up on anything like this. This is far beyond your knowledge as to what was available in the books at the Abbey. Fang, during your travels, you hadn't heard of any kind of curse like this. However, you had heard of the cursed Veil of Twisted Dreams, which is what this location has now come to be.
Go on.
It It is said, or it was rumored, I should say, that long ago, people tried to dabble in something they shouldn't have with something they shouldn't have. And were cursed for it by the gods. And anybody who sets foot on such lands either disappeared or became cursed themselves.
Well, friends, I have bad news for all of us. This is not unlike that time that someone tried to mix chocolate and bacon in the kitchen. It didn't work, and they were cursed.
You know.
By the gods?
Would this be a godly thing, Kai, or is this just like a folly of man thing?
It's not clear. It is said that it was by the gods, but everything that you've kind of seen doesn't really give that impression.
Yeah, it doesn't track. This may not be a godly curse so much as it is nature pointing out the folly of man as though 'twas some sort of goddedzilla.
But I wonder. So you say no, but from what I know, it is a godly curse, so what is it?
Perhaps much like chocolate and peanut butter,
Oh.
it is the best of both worlds.
Oh, who's to say it can't be both?
Porque no los dos, as they say.
Okay.
You know, these woods were called the Velani Woods once.
Oh, that's so interesting, Dorian. That's so lovely. Someone get him something to chill out. Oh, that's so wonderful.
Can I try just walking? This seems like it might be a long shot, but I really want to try it. Try casting Lesser Restoration on one of these things. Maybe a smaller one that looks maybe like a child, which is horrific. I hate that.
Yeah, there are definitely childlike silhouettes. You can cast Lesser Restoration.
Without touching it, just like from afar.
I think
Is it a touch?
I think you have to touch it.
Oh,
I think you gotta touch this shit.
I will touch it. I will touch it.
Okay. So, point of order. The instant that you touch this being, you feel like every single vined silhouette has turned their gaze on you.
Oh no.
Fascinating.
Like, we all feel that, or I specifically feel that?
No, you specifically feel that.
Why did we touch it? Why did we let you touch it? Why did we?
Why did you let me touch it?
You
It's a good
shouldn't have
question.
touched the blood.
guys?
As you cast Lesser Restoration, nothing happens.
Well, maybe stop touching it.
I'm gonna grab her hand. I'm gonna look for a bud.
I am not touching either of them. Remove your hands from the child.
I'm going to start
unhand
walking
me.
forward. I know of a place that at least we can start. Are we going? Are you with me? 'Cause I'm
Lead the
going-
way.
we will find your
Wherever
brothers.
you think we can find information, that's where we need to go.
Do I
Dorian liked
still... Oh, sorry. Do I still feel it, even though my hand's gone?
No, the instant your hand is removed, it's no longer there. That feeling of being watched by everyone.
Heebie-jeebies. Ugh. Spooky.
Dorian would like to go and lead everyone to where they remember the elders went to have like meetings and such. That was the only place that they can think of that there might be for them to hold the actual ceremony that they were planning on doing.
Okay. Sounds good. So leading your way through the city streets here, you pass through quite a few different areas that are very, very familiar and yet very different. Everything still looks the same, but greener. There's definitely more plant life that has taken over. Everything has kind of been silhouetted in some kind of either vine or other types of plants that have grown up and around it. and all around, it's almost like the scene out of a storybook where there are people just kind of lost in poses that are silhouetted by vines.
Does it look
And
like
as you make your way...
Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna ask, does it look like they, like, are in motion? Like they were going about their daily lives and then all of a sudden this came over them? Or does it look like they kind of had, like, a warning where it looks like they're, like, in fear of this?
Some look like they're just going about their daily lives, and some look as though they are either cowering or running.
Okay, so some anticipated, some were just like, oblivious.
Is there
Yeah, correct.
is there anything on the ones that look like they're aware of the situation?
What do you mean? Like
I don't know.
anything different?
Like if they're holding a piece of paper, or like I'm just seeing if there's any
No.
clues on them.
No. There is not really any kind of difference between them and the ones that look like they're going about their day.
Okay.
All of them are just the silhouettes created by vines and other plants.
Okay.
So, pressing onward, you eventually come to the large building that kind of stands above the rest. This one is a few stories tall and is almost looks to be like a town center of sorts. But Dorian, you know full well that while the upper portions were used for town meetings and other situations that required the space, down below is where the archives and where the elders met in order to discuss the ritual that they were preparing for. And as you step into this building here, you are greeted by two silhouetted figures, both of them looking very familiar.
Is it Kai? Is it who I think it is?
It looks like the elders that you had ran from. At least two of them.
Are they all in the vines?
They are completely silhouetted with vines.
Dorian will look at the group. We'll look back to Arutessa. These were two of the elders that kept us here.
Haven's
Oh.
gonna walk over and she's just gonna, like, kick them down. Like, kick
Hey,
the
Ben.
elders, like, over and break them.
I thought we
Hey,
weren't
Ben.
touching them.
I'm gonna grab Haven, or at least attempt to. Can I
Okay.
make like an athletics? Like, can I try and do opposed athletics?
Yeah. Yeah.
We're doing opposed athletics.
Yep.
I
Okay.
didn't roll horribly.
I have disadvantage. We'll see.
16.
6.
What was
I
it?
had an 18 and a 6.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, so Haven, as you go to kick one of these, Aratessa, you manage to snag the back of her tunic and pull her back.
Haven.
They tried to hurt Dorian.
Yes,
They
but
don't
even
deserve to stand there.
That doesn't make it
Thinking-
right for you to hurt them.
let's try and think logically. Evelyn touched one, and all of a sudden became the center of their hived mind.
Spooky.
'Twas. We should probably avoid contact with these.
It was just gonna be my boot.
Yeah, I don't. Listen, I lied about it makes it just as bad as you. I just don't want you getting possessed or vinified.
Just to clarify, does it look like a person that's completely covered in vines, or are there see-through parts like these vines, like they transformed into vines and there's like see-through parts of their body that you can like look through and there's nothing inside? Or are there people inside the vines and it's covered?
It's hard to tell either way. The vines are so thick that it could very well be that the person inside has just become the vines, or it could just be that the vines are just completely covering their figure. You're not 100% sure.
But there's no like see-through parts of them that you could like stick your hand through if you wanted to.
No.
Balloon.
No. I wasn't. I mean, maybe I was.
Oh my god.
Ava, we need to have a chat later about this.
Let me. I'm going to try something. Okay. Dorian is gonna walk over to one of the elders and put the vine arm and try to connect with this one to see if can possibly communicate. Try to get any answers, anything.
Careful, they might look at you.
All right, go ahead and roll a wisdom check.
Ooh, okay. Wait, I have to roll again, but that first roll was pretty good. Even that's not bad. With disadvantage, that's still an 18. I rolled a 15 and a 17.
Tell us your secrets. What? Why are we laughing? That's just my voice.
That is true. That is just
Is
the
that-
voice.
Yeah.
This is how I talk normally.
You'd think it's exhausting, but it really grows on you.
Artis had a lodgings in his throat the entire time.
Yeah. All right. As you put your hand on the figure and try to will your mind to connect with whatever consciousness is left there, you reach out and you get the sense that this one might be Garkle.
I'm sorry, that name is stupid.
He's one of those like, ooh.
Oh.
Garkle.
Garkle's here. All right.
Okay.
Isn't that Yoda's girlfriend in Phantom Menace?
Oh yeah. You're right.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry if you named him Shep.
Oh, I did. Yeah, no, this was my creation. I'm fully aware of what I'd done when I named him, and I couldn't think of any other name.
You're the Garkulator. You made up some Garks.
We support and love you, Shep.
Just
I'm
not
glad
your
you
name
do.
choice.
That was implied.
Okay, tell
Gark it up.
us
The
the information.
Get it together, Ashley.
I'm fine.
Am I connected as I can feel his consciousness? Or is it, can I communicate?
At this time, you are connected in the fact that you can feel his consciousness. You can make out like racing thoughts. Most of them always circling back to why us?
To Wyas?
Why?
Why us?
You
Because they were
asshole
little
boys
bitches.
are my brothers.
Okay.
What happened?
Okay.
You're asking him that?
Yes, telepathically.
Oh, okay. I thought this was out loud. I was like,
Yeah.
okay.
Ruh-roh.
Okay. The racing thoughts stop. And the consciousness turns to you, Dorian.
Hmm.
And they're not necessarily words, more like snippets of thoughts or memories. But you get the sense that he doesn't know. After you left, everything went to shit. And in his madness and in his panic, he just lost track of everything. All he knew was that you did this to them.
It's going to take the hand away. Aratessa, can you turn around for 1 second, please?
No.
Please?
What are you gonna do?
Please, this one time, please.
Aratessa, look, there's a monster behind you.
Oh my gosh, that
Where?
monster's stealing Paul.
No, wait, Paul's in my bag. What do you mean? I'm distracted.
Dorian is going to take the blade and is going to attempt to decapitate the silhouette.
Oh shit.
Fuck him up.
Someone gonna get garked.
Okay. All right, go ahead and roll an attack.
At the exhaustion level, is the attack at disadvantage?
Yes, it is.
Can I somehow assist? Can I go up
Nope.
and okay.
You're distracting me.
Yeah, we're distracted.
That's fair. That's fair.
God,
I'm observing.
16 with disadvantage. I rolled a 10.
16. Okay. As you pull your hand away and Ava and Haven distract Aratessa briefly, in the blink of an eye, you draw your blade and decapitate this figure. And for a moment, you're not 100% sure if you had actually managed to strike true, as the head still rests exactly where it's supposed to be. And then it slowly falls down.
Cool.
And hits the ground. And you do not see any signs of a person inside. But you do see a little bit of liquid seep out.
Like blood liquid?
Is it blood?
It's dark.
Like, in what hue?
Is it barbecue sauce?
Is it red? Is it blue? Is it green?
Is it brown, perhaps like a spicy ketchup?
Shit.
In this building here, with just the natural lighting coming in, it is very hard to make out what type of hue it is, considering how dark the liquid is.
Okay.
You know, Dorian, I wasn't opposed to you decapitating it. I just didn't want Haven to touch it.
Yeah, that's fair. You have been the big
I'm just
mortal
gonna give
of
Dorian
this.
a hug.
Dorian is going to drop the blade, hug tightly, and you'll feel like small sobs on your shoulder.
There.
Can I? You guys are gonna hate me. Now that this one doesn't have a head, can I touch it? Does the sight thing happen?
Trinity!
You can't stop her. You guys are hugging.
You guys are hugging.
Too busy hugging. I support this.
Ava, Ava, what are you touching? The head or the body?
The body.
Nothing happens.
Touch the head.
Okay.
Can I touch the head?
Sure. Nothing happens.
Touch the blood.
I want to touch the liquid.
It's wet and sticky.
Ew!
Is it like sap? I'm picturing sap.
What's the viscosity
yeah.
level?
Yeah. What's the
Like a maple syrup.
It feels like sap.
Like a
I
maple
put it in my
syrup.
mouth.
Oh my god, Ava.
Fantastic.
I try it.
It tastes disgusting.
Oh, you're gonna get poisoned and die.
Probably.
Like rotten, soured milk. Almost.
Oh.
Okay, can I like as Aratessa and Dorian are hugging, I'm like starting to cry and have like a visceral response to this like paralleled scene because we had that conversation last night. Can I go and kick down the other statue now?
From a distance.
Sure.
Don't touch it.
No, just
You're
my
hugging.
boot.
You can't do shit.
Just my boot.
Yep.
I want to
You
kick
can
it.
go and kick it down so it falls over. Nothing happens.
Oh, great. That's all I wanted. I just wanted to
Stomp on
feel.
it.
Yeah.
I just jump on it a couple of times.
Thank you for the support, Ava.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, you kicked it down, so how do you not just, like, jump on it, you know?
Now, I do hate to be the bearer of bad news in this situation, but isn't there a lich nearby we're supposed to be killing with knives or blades?
I don't.
You think there's one in here?
Maybe in a different part of the building.
I think we should be more. I mean, I understand we're getting paid to hunt down liches of the sort, but I think we should figure out what the hell's going on here.
Oh, no, I agree. I feel we should find out what's going on here, but I feel we should perhaps be a little more subtle about our movements.
Did
Fair.
Dorian mention that there's, like, an underground or a downstairs to this building?
I don't think
Dorian.
Not at this time.
Okay.
Okay, we good? Okay, let's... Here, I'll pull out a hanky. How about... Blow your nose.
You'll see Dorian, like, take really deep breaths. And then just pull away. And you're gonna see the one eye that is amber. The edges and the corners start to redden a little.
Oh.
And we'll say... You said there was a voice in your ear?
I did hear a voice in my head. It was rather strange. It's pretty... I would say it's not a coincidence. I don't feel like you should believe in coincidences in situations like these. So I feel like we should look into what's been going on here so we can figure out what the hell that voice was.
It said we must be ready when we approach, yes?
Yes, it did.
How ready are we all feeling?
I feel like I could kick some butt.
I as well, Eretessa.
Prepared as ever.
I got a bad taste in my mouth, but it's fine.
Yeah, that's because...
Do you want some water? Here, take some rabbit jerky and just rinse it out. Have it absorb
Rinse it out with rabbit jerky.
Yes,
Drink
because
some
what
water.
you do... Yes, but what you do is you take the rabbit jerky, you start the mastication process, and then you spit it out because the jerky will absorb the liquid, and then you get rid of the poison. It's the
That seems like
training.
a lot of work. I'll just keep swallowing until I...
Ew!
That's probably
oh
fine.
no, Ava.
What? It's working. That's what your saliva does. It cleans your mouth. It's Mike. I'm
Oh boy.
cleaning. I'm
Okay, I don't think you really know how biology works. You also didn't know how flowers work, so how about you just have some
I know how
water?
flowers work. It's just that most flowers don't scream.
Do I have
Perhaps we ought to
permission
find
do
out how
something?
this village works.
Yeah, Dorian, where should we be going?
You know, I can lead us in any direction.
To the direction
Right.
of the information most relevant, I think would be good.
DM, searching in my brain, would Dorian know of a place where they might where they might have held this ritual, where, like, Area 0 might...
Isn't there archives literally downstairs?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, so you knew that the elders met downstairs in the archives.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought we were already there. My apologies. That's on me.
No, you guys are just in the, like, entrance of this building.
The foyer.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So
Thank you.
it, like,
The lobby.
basically, if it felt like these two were guarding the entrance per se, or at least trying to guard the entrance.
Understood. Thank you. Apologies.
Oh,
If-
were they two of the
Okay.
ones that, like, looked like they were anticipating this disaster?
Yes.
Oh, that's sus.
Does it
Oh.
look like... Is there, like, any blast, like, lines coming? Or does it look like it just kind of, like, this one spot of land, it just all happened at once with no, like, visible epicenter? Or they're, like...
There's no visible epicenter. It looks like it just happened.
We also didn't explore
Spooky.
that much yet, so we don't know.
If we go downstairs, there are archives, there are where they meet, where they hold their secret meetings. We might try there.
It's always in a secret-
secrets.
It's always in a secret, creepy library.
We were
These
always
don't have to be creepy.
we would
Then we should
but
approach with
from ever
caution,
doing that.
yes?
Lead the way, Dorian. Or do you want me to lead the way? I can lead the way if you're not comfortable.
No, I want to make sure whatever it is gets swallowed in shadow. So no, I would like to lead the way, please. And Dorian
Hi.
will start making their way toward what they know to be the entrance of the archives.
Haven's still going to be
Okay.
trailing at the back, keeping perimeter.
Okay. All right, sounds good. So what is the marching order? Dorian at front, Haven at the back.
Eretessa second.
I'll take third.
Okay.
I'll go forth.
Okay.
Bows up. Ready to throw bows.
Yeah.
What if I don't have a bow?
You've got magic bows.
Magic bow.
I got swords up. Swords up, ready to slash.
I goddamn
Okay.
sure.
Sounds good.
Get those bang
So-
bang fingers ready, Aratessa.
I'm ready.
I see you going like with your hands like pulling them back and then up again.
I got it like next to my ear, like going down, like I'm ready to.
It's
Excellent.
so weird. It's like you're pretending to use an item that exists within this world. But I've never seen anything like that before.
What, a gun?
You've never seen a hand crossbow?
Probably not.
What, have you not seen? No, like this is like an actual gun.
Are there guns in this world?
Yeah,
Yeah, there are guns in this world.
I
Yeah.
it's called a gunslinger. You could be a gunslinger.
Shit, I'm trading up for my fucking bow.
I could have had a gun this whole time.
Yes.
That's why I said when we were at the Halloween store, I think Aratessa would have a little gun.
I thought you were just making a joke.
Yeah.
No, I was being serious.
I want a
I
gun.
cast gun.
All right. So, as you guys make your way down the stairs towards the basement, you notice that the vines get like thicker and thicker, and there's it's like it almost feels impossible, but it's gotten greener and more vibrant in color, and there's where most of it has just been like regular vines. Now you start seeing like blooms that are growing off of the vines in amongst the thorns, in all sorts of different colors.
Can I, as it's like stairs, right? Like we're going down
Yeah.
stairs. Could I
Yes.
go down 2 stairs, stop, turn around, and be like, Haven, do you want to blow this popsicle stand?
What are you talking about? We're helping Dorian.
But what if we didn't?
What do you mean? What if we didn't? What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to sneak away.
To do what?
Are they like farther down now?
They would have continued walking down, yes.
I pull the sending stone out and be like, I'm trying to go use this. But I think somebody probably wouldn't let me if I did. So, and I think it's honestly that whole look thing with, where they all looked at me, it was really, really freaky and I didn't like it and it made my head feel really weird and like my chest, and I got scared and I don't really want to go alone. But I think nobody else would let me use the stone if I just left. So,
Well,
what if we didn't go down there? What if we went out there?
you're not gonna let this go, hey?
No, I'm not. I just thought it would probably be smart not to go alone.
No, I'm definitely not letting you go alone.
Oh,
Oh.
great! I'll walk out.
Okay. All right. I guess we're doing this now. Okay. And then Haven's just gonna like do like 3 double takes really quick and then start following Ava. We should probably get out of earshot of at least most of these things. Can we try to find like a place that has an open field so I can watch the perimeter?
We could go back so that we can't see the village anymore.
That might be too far in case they need us. How about maybe we could go into one of the houses if one is unoccupied?
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna start like doing the like Pink Panther like like looking around, like doing like little somersault rolls and like checking around corners, and then like pop into my head through different doorways to see if anyone's in any of them.
Okay. All right, sounds good. Okay, as Haven is doing this, Ava, what are you doing?
Do I just... This is something Trinity doesn't know. Do I just talk to the stone? Do I know how to use it?
So you speak the name of the person that you want to connect to, and then relay your message.
Shoot, I hope Dylan's his real name.
Wait, Ava, not until we're in a house. We have to be secured.
These are literally vine people. I didn't feel like they were listening to me. I felt like they were looking at me. I'll cover my mouth like a football coach.
Oh, what is that?
That's a good question.
Okay. I've got my swords. I'm checking. Okay, go.
I can cover my mouth, I guess, with my hand and whisper to the stone, so that the vine people can't see me. I'll go. I don't know his last name. Dylan. And then I did write this down before, so it is 24 words actually. She was in a castle in Jae'Talu 3 years ago. Also, how did you find me? Will others be looking for me? Bad others. Good luck. Thank you. Period? That's the last
XO Ava?
XO gossip people.
There you go. P.S. Love you.
No, I thought about that, but I don't.
Okay.
And then I shake it and put it up to my ear like an 8-ball.
Did it work?
I don't know. Maybe?
So there's a long silence. A couple of minutes go by, actually, where you hear nothing. And you're not 100% sure that you actually did it right.
Damn.
For a moment. And then you hear back, Ava, lovely to hear from you. I knew she was there. She's not there anymore, as far as I'm concerned. Should keep your eye out. Could be lots of people looking. Toodaloo.
Okay.
Hate that. Did Haven hear that? Did it come?
No.
Oh, okay. I guess it didn't work.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Yep. Darn. Sucks.
Do you want to try again while we're here?
Can I try again?
It's a once-a-day spell.
Oh.
I knew it.
Oh. All right. Otherwise, the rest of you have got into the bottom of the stairs to where a very large brass door is situated, vines covering it almost completely. And it's about then that you notice that Haven and Ava have disappeared.
That is our ship name.
I'm so happy that I'm so happy the children were taking me so seriously when I said we needed to be subtle. Like, what?
That was so good. That was, hey, you used a lot of chest tone there, bud.
No, thank you.
It was spot on.
Saying Delacroix, you were right behind them. Or, front of them. What happened?
I was keeping my eye for any interlopers who may seek to interfere with our dabbleries.
So, dabbleries?
Yes. Stabbings and such.
Oh, goodness. Should we go get them?
We should probably go get the children.
Oh, God, we just got all the way down.
I know, and now we need to go pick up the kids from the pool, apparently.
Start walking back up.
As they are, Haven's gonna turn to Ava and say, I think that was very amicable that you trusted me to protect you. Should you need my services again, I will be there. You will have my sword.
I can have it?
No, not like literally, but no, Ava, this is mine.
You said I could have it.
Not like that physically. I meant, Ava, that you could have my services with my use of it, that I would protect you and that I would help you with your endeavors. But you can't have it. And she's got the sword like so tightly squished to her chest, like, no.
Good thing it's in a sheath.
Yeah.
I'm trying to grab the blade and just take the sheath off.
No, Ava, Ava, this
Damn
is
it! That's not
I
the
was
word I wanted. Do you want to switch?
no,
What
Ava.
are you
This
guys
I was
doing?
trying.
You and you!
I was trying to be kind.
You are trying nothing! You're grounded.
I'm
What does that even mean? I've never been grounded in my entire life.
Both
You
of
can't
you are
order me
grounded.
around. You can't order me around.
1 week.
Grounded for 1 week with no television.
What does that mean?
That's right.
As soon as Fang yelled, Ava ran.
No. And Dorian is gonna follow after Ava. Full
Thank
sprint.
you.
But at least she doesn't have the
Okay.
cardio that I have.
Do I have hold person?
That's
Oh, why isn't it letting me go back? There we go. I don't.
I do.
Why are you so
I-
upset?
I am gonna start casting animate dead, just while the shenanigans are ensuing.
This is a serious operation.
I am
There
taking
is-
this seriously.
No, not you, the others.
Okay.
I trust you, the others I am questionable of.
You should not. Well, I mean, that's smart. Don't trust anyone. But still,
You walked away as we were infiltrating what could potentially be great danger.
yes. But Ava asked me, and I couldn't let her go off alone because she could have been hurt.
Then maybe tell us so we can come with you.
Next time, tell an adult.
I am an adult.
Oh, barely.
Well, maybe start acting like one.
You can't talk to me this way
Oh, why not?
because
Because
Because.
The wonderful was that he is.
what?
Fuck you.
What did you say?
the wizard. Because we
Oh.
What was anyone? Sorry, no, I'm running. I'm gone.
You can't.
I swear to
Fucking-
God, Ava.
I am
You
very
can't.
short. It's not that hard to catch me.
And you have not the cardio capacity that Haven does.
No.
This is just, it's not a thing.
Is this a competition?
No, you can't talk to me that way because, well, I don't have anything to say to you. And she's
Haven?
just gonna, like, turn.
Haven, look at me.
No,
Haven.
1,
no,
2,
Haven, listen
I
to your
don't think
mother.
so. I don't think so. She's not my mother.
3.
Oh,
I'm
got
still
to
not-
3.
I'm not-
Bad news.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
you
go
got
and I'm
your
gonna
3.
take the necklace off.
Okay.
I take the necklace back and I put
Good.
it back on myself.
Take back your trust necklace. I assume that's what's going on.
Yes.
Maybe, Haven, you can have it back when you earn the trust of the party again.
I gave that
Well,
to
maybe
you
I don't
to help
want the
you.
trust. Maybe I don't want your trust or to be a part of this party.
Do I
Then
need-
why the fuck did you sign up for this
You
job?
can go. We'll just hang out with other people.
I need the money.
Then fucking act like you want to be here.
Or get a job.
Can Dorian come back with Ava? Holding Ava by the scruff of the dress.
Is Ava still running as you're like holding her
Like,
by the
in
scruff?
place?
Yeah.
Like in place?
Yeah.
Like a Tom
Yeah.
and Jerry cartoon or some shit?
Yeah.
No.
I was gonna say by now you would have caught Ava.
And we'll turn
So
back.
yes, you come back.
Turn back holding Ava with arms outstretched, just so that Ava can still look like Ava's running. We'll walk back and say, look, we all need to work together. We all signed up for this job. We cannot go back on this. I really appreciate you being here, Haven. You're a great asset to this team. Both of you have to recognize that Haven was doing this to protect Ava. That's commendable. Haven, though, it's not right that you went off on your own and didn't say anything to anybody. I appreciate you trying to keep Ava's tomfoolery a secret to protect Ava. But
Kind words.
we need trust amongst this group. And Evelyn! What? Can you stop? You're not getting out of this.
I am gonna make it.
Okay. What? Haven, what was Ava doing? Please.
She's gonna look at Ava and question, like...
Ava stops when Dorian asks. Is like, her eyes go pretty wide.
Guilt.
I'm gonna cast Detect Thoughts on Ava.
I was gonna sell her out.
It's too late.
Okay.
Yeah, we love it.
Okay. She
So
wanted...
I just get the surface thoughts for now.
Oh, you're doing that? I was just gonna tell you.
It can be both.
Oh, okay.
It can be both. So, point of order. Ava, what are your surface thoughts, like immediate thoughts that you're thinking?
I think the immediate was, don't tell her about Dylan.
She used the stone, and I thought it was better to be with her to keep her safe rather than
Raider!
Ava.
You went off on your own. We could have done this later. We're in a place where we could die if there is a creature here.
May I have a moment with Ava, please?
Don't.
I
me
am
alone
going
with
to
her.
go.
Better you than me,
downstairs.
Aratessa.
I'm going to go back downstairs. You guys come back whenever. But
If you put me down, I will run.
okay, so we're doing this here. Aratessa, are you okay with me being here while this happens?
I guess you can be here.
I'll just turn away. I'll just look away. Is that okay?
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Okay, well, if
Ava?
you guys want a private conversation, I'll go back to the door. I'll wait there.
I'm just thinking that maybe if I talk to Ava, maybe we can get some things straightened out. Like telling you about what I know.
Huh?
I've been trying to figure out why that letter sent you to me. Especially after learning that you're associated by proxy of your mother to the heirs of light, considering I am probably on their not wanted list, or whatever. They don't like me. So why were you sent to me? And then Dylan showed up. Dylan said your mom disappeared 6 or 7 years ago, and you said you saw your mom 3 years ago. Doesn't make sense. How does a person not associated with the heirs of light, who, have their sticky little fingers and everything, not know where one of the leaders is? Leaders are powerful people. Why do they want to go missing? Or how do they go missing? They don't. They choose to. So why did your mom choose to go missing? That's the bigger question. I'm wondering if your mom ran away from the heirs of light. So what do you want to know?
I mean, what?
Will you run? Will you run if Dorian puts you down?
Maybe not. I'm very confused.
I believe that your mother is running from the heirs of light, and perhaps she sent you to me, knowing that I would not be on their side.
But why wouldn't you know?
Know what?
About the letter!
I don't know. Why would I talk to someone from the heirs of light? I don't like them.
But why would someone just send me to you if you don't even know? You were supposed to help me. And
I am trying to.
Really?
Yes. Why do you think I didn't want you to go with Dylan?
But he actually knows her. You don't even know my mom.
He doesn't even know where your mother is.
At least he's closer than you are.
Well, apparently not, considering, you were sent to me. And I'm
Maybe I
taking that
wasn't.
seriously because I don't want you to end up like me.
Why would I end up like you?
Because I had a shitty mother.
Just because my mom was shitty, just because your mom was shitty does not mean that mine is.
That's the point. Maybe your mom's trying, but she can't do it because of the heirs of light, because the heirs of light control everything, Ava. They controlled my life for so long. They wouldn't let me into school. They wouldn't let me study magic. They got me in this entire situation. I'm going to point to my scar. They took everything from me. So I'm kind of hoping your mom's not one of them. At least not anymore. Because that would mean your mom's a shitty person. And I'm hoping she's not for your sake.
Can
There's a lot
Dorian let go of Ava and go over to Aratessa and give Aratessa a hug?
I'm actually going to reject it. I'm just going to put my hand out and take a step back and try and gather myself.
Hold on.
So what do you want to know? Because I will do my best to answer it, Ava. I just don't want you to go to them. I don't want them controlling you.
There's a lot of things I don't know. And I've been kind of realizing that over the past couple of weeks. And it is a lot. And for my entire life, I only had one person who knew my mom. Really knew her. And he would never really tell me anything about her. And then I met Dylan. And I was really hoping that you would know a lot. But then he did. And then you stopped me from going with him. And it made me really mad. And sad. And I got really scared. I don't know what I want to know. I don't really understand what's happening. I kind of thought that I'd be done by now, that I'd be, it wouldn't have gotten this big. And I'm just really confused, and I don't know.
I'm gonna crouch down in front of you and hold your hands and just look up at you. Ava, I want to do everything I can to help you. Believe me when I say that.
Okay.
Is that okay because you're kind of stuck here with us? Or okay because you believe me?
Okay, because you kind of kidnapped me.
Oh, goodness. I guess we kind of did, didn't we? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I just really didn't want you going with Dylan.
I sent him a message.
Oh, okay. What did he say? What'd you say?
Toodaloo.
That's
Ava,
everything?
You said he didn't respond. You said it didn't work.
Haven?
I lied. Because I thought you might not like the answer.
What did he say?
I didn't tell anybody where I was going.
Okay.
And he found me so quickly that I just was so, I wanted to know how. And if maybe other people who knew my mom would be looking for me. And he said, yes, basically. But there would be more, probably.
Okay. Well, if they do show up, we'll ask them, we'll get all the information we need about your mother, and we'll tell them to fuck right off. How about that?
Okay. Is Eretessa still holding my hands?
Yes.
I'm gonna try and steal her ring.
You little shithead. You little motherfucker ass bitch ass hoe. Are you stealing my goddamn wedding ring?
Yes, I
A wedding ring?
Okay, roll a sleight of hand.
Oh, please.
Eretessa, go ahead and roll a perception.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh
did
my
you get?
god.
I got a nat 20.
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
It's a 24.
Oh boy.
24?
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I didn't get that.
Okay. You successfully take the wedding ring without Eretessa realizing it at this time.
God.
I didn't think I was gonna get this far. I put it, I guess I throw it into my pocket.
Right. Now, what do you need in this moment?
Maybe just some time to think.
Okay. Do you think you can do some time to think while we walk down the stairs, or do you want to take a proper sit?
I can walk downstairs.
Okay.
And
Hayden, is there
before-
anything you want to share with us?
Sorry I lashed out. I just didn't.
Apology accepted.
You didn't like feeling cornered.
I apologize that we made you feel like you felt you were, sorry, I started twisting my words, not twisting, but stumbling over my words as I said that. I am sorry you felt cornered.
Dorian, Eretessa, may I have a moment of your time outside?
Yeah, of course.
Aren't we already outside?
I thought we were in a room of some
We're
sort.
kind of like in a
Yeah.
room, and Haven's by the door, and Fang's by the door, and then like we were holding Ava.
Yeah. You guys are kind of in the entrance of this main building here.
I'm tapped out.
I just would like to have a couple words, is all.
Yes,
Okay,
let's
yep.
you two just wait here, please.
Don't do anything stupid.
No more
Well-
bucket adventures, please.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you.
What's that?
What's going on?
Look, you two seem to be a little more traveled than the children. Can we trust them? What do you think, honestly? Can we trust them to watch our backs?
I think they're both liabilities. I'm not gonna lie.
I agree.
But I don't want to leave Ava. I don't.
I
Yes,
don't know.
well,
I think Haven's capable, but Haven's freaking out every step we take.
yes, I know. Both of them are.
Just in different ways. One of them's, skittering, and the other one's skedaddling.
Hey, DM, real quick. Fang's a perceptive guy. Would he have noticed potentially the personal effects of his companions that he's speaking to right now? And maybe personal effects that might be missing off of them?
Oh my god.
What's your passive perception?
20.
20?
Yeah.
Not 24.
Yeah, but it's not necessarily on who took it, it's on what if it's missing.
Mm-hmm.
I would say yes.
Mid-sentence, real quick. Eritessa, are you missing your ring?
I look down at my ring finger, and I just march back in the room.
Oh boy.
I
Dorian,
genuinely
maybe we
think
should just keep an eye on the door.
genuinely think Eritessa would slap Ava. I genuinely think she would start crying that it's gone, and go over to Ava and... God, I don't want to hit Ava.
I think you want to hit Ava.
If you...
Roll
if you
an attack. Roll an attack roll.
I don't want to be the hitter of the group. I don't want to hit a child.
Actually, I didn't think it was going to work.
You still did it.
I feel
You did
bad.
it, is the thing.
That's a 15.
Yeah. Yeah, it hit.
I don't want to. I hate this.
We just talked about hitting on the weekend.
Mm-hmm. But this is for a purpose. It's not for just, oh, I'm angry, I
knew what
want to
I
hit
was-
you.
I knew what I was doing.
Yeah.
I knew what I was doing.
Ashley hates violence. Yeah, I'm gonna slap you, and you're gonna see tears rolling down her eyes. And she's gonna be like, "Give me my fucking wedding ring back."
I think she pulls it really quickly out of her pocket. It's like, I didn't know it was a wedding ring.
It was on my goddamn ring finger, Ava.
No. I just thought it looked pretty. I'm sorry.
My wife gave this to me, and do you see her here? Maybe think.
I'm gonna shoot Dorian a look. We're seeing the same thing.
I really thought you were gonna just say I'm gonna shoot Dorian. So I...
No.
No.
No, we
I'm sorry.
we trust Dorian. We trust Dorian. This isn't quite the heel turn. We'll get there eventually, it seems like.
Yep.
Yeah,
All right.
Yeah, I can...
I'm just gonna walk out and start going back to the room that we were trying to go into before.
Haven's gonna
Alright.
run after Eritessa.
Do you want some time alone, Eritessa?
Let's get this fucking job done.
Very well.
You guys go. I'll meet you there.
Eritessa, I'm so sorry about your wife.
Say what you just want to say. Don't beat around the bush.
Okay. What color was she?
Red. She's a red tiefling.
Seema?
Why do you
Oh.
think that only purple tieflings are associated with Baltog?
Have you ever seen another purple tiefling outside of that goddamn cult?
No. But I didn't really think about it.
They are the primary tieflings for Baltog.
How did she die?
The heirs of light killed her. They attacked us. They didn't want me knowing magic. Because they didn't like how I'd like to use it. They didn't like necromancy.
We can avenge this.
I don't want to get into revenge and I don't want to get into this. Life isn't about vengeance and making up things. It's about moving forward, and I don't want to talk about this right now.
Okay. If you do, though, I can talk with you about it. You don't have to until you want to, but if you want to.
What, talk about vengeance?
No, just talk about her life, and if you want to talk about her death. Because you have a special connection with death, and I am opposed to death just for my own shit, as you've talked about last time. So, if you want to talk about it, we can talk about her.
Okay. Fine, let's just... The fuck is this group? I'm just gonna keep going.
I'll follow.
As they were going, because if I understood right, they were going down the stairs as the conversation was happening, right?
Yes, correct.
As that conversation goes on and they're going down, I'm gonna stop Ava. As they walk down, I'm gonna say, "You're going to apologize properly to
I really
Aretessa.
didn't know.
You do not steal things from each other. That is not okay. I can forgive many an action. That was a personal item. We can take buckets, we can take food from the rooms, but things that mean something to people. What if I took your letter from your mom, or something that was important to you from her? You wouldn't be happy.
No.
I do not think you're a bad person, but that was a very bad move. Please, next time, think about it a little harder." And Dorian will walk down.
I very quietly, I really didn't know.
Okay.
She'll follow.
Oh, that was intense. Oh my god.
Really didn't think it was gonna work.
I want to,
But it was good.
pause to check in. Is everyone okay? Like, everyone's good?
I'm great.
That was
Yeah.
super intense. So yeah, like, we're all good.
I'm doing
Yeah.
great. Just I'm gonna mute to blow my nose. I fully cried. Oh my god.
Oh no!
Yeah, that was
I was
really
not
intense.
expecting that. There were just tears,
Really
like my
just-
notebook is stained.
What a baby. Crying.
I saw the 20 and I almost started crying because I was like, no, I don't want it to work. No.
I was being so kind to you.
I know.
That was the thing.
I told you something so important, and you went ring.
Yes.
We have to find some way to bond properly, because, like, this is so much dissonance.
I don't know that we can,
Opens
dude.
The door. It opens the door. It's so much spice.
It's
Yeah.
Jesse, you don't think that we can come together as a group?
I mean, it's gonna be tough, and I only have 24 hours to do it. Because in today's era of social media, we don't have weeks. We don't have months.
Oh, we have like 50 episodes of this.
Oh boy.
Yeah, 24 hours.
I got 24 hours.
You guys are, yeah. It's a span of 24 hours.
Oh my
Like,
God,
episodes
12.
like Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
By episode
Yeah,
12,
like-
we have to have bonded.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Otherwise, I'm rolling up a
Okay.
new guy. I got somebody planned. It'll be fun.
So, you you guys get to the bottom of the stairs. The door is mostly covered by vines. Dorian, are you willing them to move aside?
Once we all get down there, yeah. Dorian will.
Okay. So, the vines do move aside at your command, and the door opens with a bit of effort. It is, you can, as you push against it, you can tell that the hinges have rusted over the time, that it has been sitting here, but you are able to push your way through. And as you step into the room downstairs, the entire room is completely untouched by any foliage. It still stands completely intact. Lining the walls are rows and rows and rows of books, towering from floor to ceiling. And in the center of the room is a large table with 5 seats that are sat around it. Nobody is in this room from what you can tell in the immediate vicinity, but it is quiet.
too quiet.
Indeed.
Is there anything, like, on the seats? Like, are they just the regular old-looking chairs, or are they fancy?
It's just regular old wooden chairs at a table. But there is something that has been carved into the table.
Ooh, what is it? Can I inspect? Investigation?
Can I just read the
Sure.
table?
As you get closer to the table, you do notice that they are runes, specifically magical runes. Haven, they look familiar.
Oh no. Can I roll a history? Can I roll an arcana? Can I see what these are?
You can, I'd say you can roll a history.
Okay, from my tutoring, from my previous learnings. Okay, so that's 17, 16 plus 1. Wait, no, 16 plus
Oh,
history.
disadvantage.
Oh yeah. Oh shit.
Mhm.
Okay, so it's
Yeah,
so 13.
disadvantage.
13.
13.
Yeah, 12
Okay.
plus 1.
You know you've seen these before, or at least some of them. Some of them are not as familiar as others. Where you've seen them, you can't remember, but the ones that you do recognize kind of make a chill run up your spine.
Can I read them?
Can I also try and look at them?
Haven, you cannot read them. Aratessa, I would say go ahead and make an Arcana check.
I'm really good at that. Okay. That's a 24.
Nice.
That won't do it, right?
Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, you don't know much. No, anyways. You do note that these particular symbols are associated with some kind of ritual, specifically in the form of trying to seal something away.
Oh no, do you announce to the class?
Is it... What kind of nature is it? Like, what kind of... Trying not to... How do I... What?
School of
They are very strong
They're very
in
strong.
magic.
What kind of a thing would it seal?
Something powerful, something big.
This seal was meant to, trap something real big. Okay. Does it look like it's been used?
It looks like there was an attempt to use it. Whether or not it failed or succeeded, you're not able to ascertain.
There was an attempt to use it. Whether it, worked is another question.
This is
So
giving
we could
me
potentially
incredibly bad
reuse
vibes.
this.
Can I look
Very bad vibes and spooky. I don't like
at
it.
the room itself? Is there, like, anything else in the room? Or is it just this table? Like, any other doors or anything?
There's no other doors. Like the entirety of the walls are just lined in books. I mean, there's a carpet. There's a carpet below the table. There is a small little, not necessarily desk, but like a side table that is kind of propped up in the corner with like a pitcher of old water that is almost dried up. Most of this room is pretty simple and pretty untouched.
Can I see if there's any specific, like, snake symbols anywhere around the room?
From what you can make out, there is not, but if you want to start, like, moving stuff, you can make an investigation check.
Yeah.
Before you do,
Oh, okay.
Aratessa, you are our master of magic.
I am the greatest wizard, yes.
So I'm told by you many times a day. Should we move the table? If it is in fact a seal, or potentially an attempted seal, it may be wise to keep it in one place.
DM, do I ascertain that we could move it? Or should move it?
The table?
Yeah.
You could move it. It's not like bolted to the floor or anything.
Yeah, but
and,
with the seal, does it seem like a smart idea?
considering that it's been long inactive, more than likely it's fine.
Yeah, it seems fine. Go for it.
Very well.
Okay, I will proceed then.
Can I look for any books or...
I too would like to see if they have any of my books. I'm very old, it's possible.
I'm looking for any books to do with some kind of big creature.
I got a 12 on my investigation with the disadvantage.
Okay. You do not come across any kind of snake symbol. Aratessa, go ahead and make an investigation check.
Golly.
Can I assist as I too am looking at books?
Sure.
Unnatural 20.
Go for it.
Oh, I got it. Let's see if I get a nat. I have a dirty 20.
Okay. All right, sounds good. So, you start perusing through the books. Most of them are pretty, common or generic books just on, magic, on the,
Demiplane?
Yes, the demiplanes and dives.
Are they actually there?
Excellent.
There are 2 volumes that you do find of Fae.
Which ones? Which ones?
the first 2.
Oh my god, they don't have 3.
Ah, the vintage.
3 is the best one.
I shall collect these for later distribution.
Are they collector's ones since it's the first and second? Are they because you...
Wouldn't you like to know?
Wow.
But Aratessa, as you are looking through these books, you do come across one particular book that seems to stand out among the rest. It's not necessarily a book, but a journal. And as you open it up, some of the pages immediately crumble and fade away.
Ooh.
But there is a page that remains that speaks of a great beast that is said to hold the power of the gods, that is said to be able to bestow this power upon any mortal who can tame it, who is worthy of holding it. And it's notes about, it's like speculations as to, what it means to be worthy in order to hold this power or to obtain this power, and different type of theories and in-depth studies as to exactly what this great beast could be, as well as how to track it down. Is it sealed away? Is it on a different plane? Is it just more of a metaphor for something else? And it just goes into all these different kinds of theories and different kinds of in-depth, not necessarily studies, but what's the word I'm looking for? Hypothesis. Yes.
Hypothesis that moves into the theory, and the cycle begins.
Yes, quite. So yeah, and then as it goes on, you kind of have to be a little bit gentle with the pages because they kind of fray or crumble if you either grab them too hard or turn them a little bit faster than they would like. But at the end, it starts going on into the almost ramblings of madness, where it starts to talk about this great beast being under the town of Soliana, and how there was a great war that placed it there, and that only a sacrifice of pure blood would be able to bring it back to the mortal plane. And it just starts to get weirder and weirder as it goes on until it just stops. And the last entry is from 15 years ago.
I will relay all that. Now, I know this is probably not the hypothesis you want to hear right now. But I don't see no big beast roaming, and I'm wondering if the failed attempt angered it and set upon this godly curse to the entire town.
You said sacrifice?
Yeah.
Well, people seem to be delving into things they really shouldn't in terms of sacrificing innocent pure blood to get their own personal power gain.
I get that, but now I think
This is more tangled than spaghetti at an Italian wedding.
yeah,
Dorian is running through this room, pushing things aside, even knocking down some books from bookshelves, seeing if he could find Voltaire, saying, Voltaire, are you here? Please, please don't tell me you were. Please.
I don't.
Like, if he was here, I'm gonna whisper to Fang, I think if he was here, I think he'd be funny, so I don't think he could respond.
I think as well this is the case. Dorian?
Dorian does not answer back to you, Fang.
Ertessa, we may wish to find a way to get out of here alive.
Dorian,
Yes.
as you are doing this, just roll a d20 without disadvantage or anything, just a straight roll.
Oh boy.
Sorry. Natural one.
Oh, fuck!
Natural one.
Well,
Okay. As you are walking, like as you are going about this room, kind of moving everything aside, tearing it down, you trip over the carpet that is underneath, like placed underneath the table. And you guys notice that there's a bit of a break in the floor underneath.
Dorian will
It
tear
tries to
that
flip the
carpet
table.
away.
Haven's gonna help, like moving the tables and rolling up the rug.
Okay. As you move everything away, you find what looks to be some kind of trap door that has been sitting hidden.
Is it locked?
There is a lock on it, yes.
Can anyone break that lock? Because if not, I'm going to.
go nuts for donuts, my friend.
Okay. Without really thinking, Dorian is just going to try to slash at the lock and try to break it. Without real plan or even thinking of, will a sword on a lock actually work? Because probably not. But
Okay. Go ahead and roll an attack.
I will say, as Dorian is doing this, the shadows from underneath Dorian are starting to quake a little and starting to shift.
I'm just gonna go over and I'm gonna grab Dorian's shoulders, and I'm just gonna look at him and I'm gonna give him a nod of like, are you okay?
Dorian, not roughly, but will shrug you off and just say, please, not now, please. Let me do this. That's a 9.
9. Okay. As you go to slash the lock, your blade bounces off. Aratessa, you would notice as his blade seemingly makes contact with this lock that there is some kind of magical field that bounces it back.
I will cast Dispel Magic.
At what level?
I only can do it at level 3. I don't know. It's a level 3 spell. I don't know.
Okay, just double checking.
It's the highest spell.
Just double checking. Okay. Roll a d20 for me, and add your spellcasting modifier.
I can do that today. I'm gonna roll and add math. Let me see. It's a lot. Are you sure? 23's enough.
That was beautiful.
So as you cast the spell, the magic easily breaks away, dispelled by you, and the lock pops open.
Wonderful.
Thank you, Aretessa. Thank you.
Hey. Oh, hey, Dorian, look at me real quick. Yeah.
Dorian, his eye is dilated, and the red has seeped in a little more in that amber.
Oh, that was not red puffiness. Hey, Dorian, what's going on with your eye?
I've noticed that if I get a little angry,
Emotional?
Sure, let's do that. That can happen.
Okay, well, take a couple breaths with me. Okay, in and out. Okay? You shouldn't go down there when that's doing that. That's not natural. Hey, Fang, real quick question.
Yes.
Do you have any world ending or big curses or is there something we should know about you? Just any kind of, personal bullshit that might be getting into this? Like, I don't know, is it coming for your other eye?
No, that was lost to a monster years ago. I am but a simple scribe and chef. Very little personal baggage.
Okay, great.
I'm making an insight check on that.
Can I also? I think Aretessa
Sure.
wants to check.
Can we all?
Sure, go for it.
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
That is a mystery.
Jesse, go ahead and roll either a persuasion or deception, whatever it is. Don't say.
Yeah, you got it.
And then just tell us the number.
I have a 21.
Also a
23?
I got a
You got a
13.
23?
Yeah.
13 with the disadvantage.
I got a nat 1.
As far as any of you are aware, Fang is telling you the truth.
Oh, thank goodness.
You may have noticed I've published 7 volumes on my life. It is rather an open book.
Okay, Dorian is gonna open the hatch at that.
Please.
We're back on topic, I see. Very well.
All right. So, as you open the hatch, darkness greets you below,
Well, shit.
and you all hear a voice
Fuck.
that seems to reverberate through your mind. Did she send you? And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
It's probably fine.
Hey everyone, Kai here, your resident DM for Campaign Wayward. We hope you enjoyed this week's episode and thank you for tuning in. And remember, new episodes are dropping every other Sunday right here on Spotify and YouTube. And for more adventures just like this, make sure to check us out at Fayfinders on your favorite social media. See you next time.